All right, good evening, guys. It's good to have you right here. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm super excited to have you guys. A lot of you have joined from far and near. A lot of you have stated that you're quite new to Forex trading. Some of you have indicated that you're struggling in Forex trading. Some of you have also told us that you're very experienced trading the Forex market, which is all good. We learn every day. So it's good to have a room where we have a mixed multitude of people who have some touch of, association with the Forex trading market, the financial market. So particularly, it's either you're very new to it, you're struggling with it, or you're quite experienced trading the financial market. You're welcome. It's a masterclass today. It's a masterclass, and I'll be sharing proven steps to become independent, proficient, and profitable. All right, that's what I'll be sharing. A masterclass where I'll be sharing proven steps to become independent, proficient, and profitable. All right, it's one thing to be independent, not particularly, dependent on signals or subscriptions to products, or even some form of robots and all of that. I'm not saying those things are wrong. I'm not saying those things are bad. It's just that there's a level you want to get to where you want to become as proficient as possible, so that you can become profitable based on your independence, on nobody particularly. I mean, being a part of, a community of traders is great, is absolutely great. But you don't necessarily have to depend on that community of traders to be able to pick a trade, as and when due. All right, you should be able to make your own well-informed trading decisions. And that's part of the things I'm going to be showing and sharing with you tonight. All right, how you can actually become independent, how you can become proficient, and how you can become profitable trading Forex this year. It's 2022, the year just begun, and I'm super excited because I'm about to show you some beautiful hacks, some tips that will change your life in terms of your Forex trading experience this year. So quick stats that we need to start with tonight, something that is so important for you to actually learn from. Did you know that 90% of traders will lose 90% of their trading capital within 90 days of trading the Forex market? I don't know if you all know about that. That is something that, a lot of traders do not know. Some have said it's 75%, that the numbers have dropped. All right, all well and good. Whether it's 75%, whether it's 80%, or whether it's 90%, that number is still too high. What happens to the 10%? In fact, they say that successful traders belong only to the 1%. All right. So what is really going on? Are people forming that they're actually becoming successful in trading? Or are the people who are making it not coming out to say they are making it? Or is there something that we do not know? Well, the truth is that 90% of traders will lose 90% of their trading capital within 90 days of trading the Forex market. And this happened to me. So I'm not talking about something that is far-fetched, something that's never happened. This is something that happened to me. 90% of my trading capital went within the first 90 days. Excuse me. At first, it looked like I had trader's luck, beginner's luck. Things looked like they were working for me, all looked like it was all in my favor. And then all of a sudden, I just started to look at everything, nosedive. And I just started to see that the profits I was making were just disappearing. What has gone wrong? What went wrong? It was based on this very fundamental stat that says 90% of traders will lose 90% of their trading capital within 90 days of trading the Forex market. And that will let you also know a basic fact that there is a right way to trade the Forex market. There's a right way. There is something that those that are getting it know that we do not know. For those of you that are still struggling with it. For those that are new to the game, it will be so important for you that you know the things that successful traders know already, so that you can reduce and minimize your losses to the barest minimum. Why did I say minimize? Because losing is part of the Forex game. I'm going to tell you some real truths right here tonight that maybe some people will never tell you before. Or maybe some people have never told you before, right? See, Losing is part of the game. Losing some of your money is part of the business. It's part of the game. Okay? But of course, our business is to ensure that we minimize our minimum. Even the best of the best traders in the world still lose money. And I'll tell you why. We're getting closer to that point where I'll be telling you why and how you can reduce it. Okay? I think we live in a denial that we're not supposed to lose money. And because we live in that denial, that makes us to lose money even more. But when you accept the fact, and this is not negative thinking, all right? When you accept the fact that losing is part of the business, is part of the game, but I need to learn this thing to the point where I minimize my losses to the barest minimum and maximize my profits. Somebody's going to say, then maybe this Forex is not meant for me. You lie, because there is no business in the world, I'm yet to find one, where losing is not part of the game. Aha! I just broke the jinx right now. I just burst, somebody's bubble just now. There is no business in the world that does not go through a major challenge for a few years, 2, 3, 4 years, before it begins to break even and then begins to make it. The same is applicable to the Forex market. The same is applicable to the Forex market. Don't think that you're not supposed to, it's part of it. Business, it's a business. And since it's a business, losing is part of the game. It's just that as a true businessman, as a trained businessman, you should know exactly how to minimize your loss to the barest minimum and then maximize your profit. So there's a right way to trade the Forex market. And did you also know that there are secrets? There are secrets. That's the truth. There are secrets to successful trading that only a few traders know about. If there were no secrets, bear me witness, everybody will be booming in this Forex market. Everybody will be absolutely booming in this Forex market. So that means there is some secret that we need to know. That means there are some hacks that we need to learn. That means there are some tips that we need to actually learn too as well, that will take our Forex trading careers to the very next level. So let me introduce myself. Who am I? And why do I care? For those of you that have never met me before, all right? My name is Ayobami Ulubenga Wise, okay? And I'm a speaker, I'm a trainer, I'm a media personality, okay? And I've been trading the Forex market for over 15 years. Over 15 years, guys. I'm actually the founder of the Wise FX Academy. I'm the author of the book, The Wise Forex Guide. That's what you must know before you invest a penny. I'm also the host of the morning show. It's on radio, on Top Radio 90.9 FM, which airs every Mondays between 7 and 8 p.m. Every Monday. Some of you here every Mondays. Some of you for the very first time, but you can begin to listen to me every Mondays on the morning show, on Top Radio 90.9. All right, so Forex trading was more like market gambling for me. When I started, beginner's luck, like I told you when I began this, masterclass and webinar, okay? Beginner's luck, for me back then, I barely knew what I was doing. And that's the story of a lot of traders today that are struggling. They barely know what they're doing. And for a lot of traders that get into the business, they are now being mentioned by people that don't even know what they're doing. How sad. When the blind is leading the blind, then we have too many blind people leading themselves. Okay, I didn't know what I was doing. But guess what? Beginner's luck had it that I was cashing out. I cashed out a few times, and I enjoyed the cashing out experience. Who wouldn't enjoy cashing out? I mean, all right? But I genuinely know where the shoe hurts. That's something I know. I've been there. I know where somebody is right now. Somebody on this call, I know how it feels like to know how profitable this business is, but yet you're struggling. There's some people that are making. There's some people that are cashing out. There's some people that are actually making the money here, but yet you're struggling. I know what it feels like. I know how it is back then when I was, beginning the whole experience, and I would see some people really cashing out even more. And all of a sudden, I'm not cashing out anymore. I know how it feels to jump from one Forex trading solution to the other. I would join this group, wanting to learn this, join another one, wanting to learn something. I will hear that there's a new strategy in town. I'll go and join and just want to learn. Hopping, like a Forex prostitute, from one strategy to the other, and not gaining ground. Not gaining ground. I'm just hopping, looking for solutions. You know, nowadays when people are looking for deliverance and they just go for every, you know, church program or mosque program and all of that, you know, and the feeling of constantly blowing away my trading capital, I know it. Somebody's on this call right now, and I know how it burns your heart that you continually load. You've loaded $200, maybe like me. I loaded 500, blew it away. Loaded another 500, boom, blow it away, blew it away. Another 200, boom, blew it away. 200, boom. What is going on? I'm just blowing away the account. What is going on? Where is that day where I will stop blowing my account? I know what it feels like. I know that disappointment. I know that pain. When you don't even know when the next trading funds will come. All the 200, in fact, some of us have gone to borrow money to even trade the Forex market. And then we blew it again. And then we have to use our own money to pay people back. I've been there. I have been there, guys. I know what it feels like. It's so frustrating. You don't know where the next capital will come from, where you can trade again. And you know this thing works. And that's why you're going like it must work. It must work. I've always had the desire. This is one of the reasons why has led me to, you know, that strong desire to help people. There's some people on this call that are part of, you know, working with me before, and they know how the kind of person that I am. I genuinely want to help people. I want to help people find their feet financially. I have this big, you know, philanthropic heart of wanting to see how people will succeed. That's what it makes me happy. It's one of my core values to see people excel. And that is my desire to everybody on this call this night, that after this call, after this masterclass, that you will have that immense turnaround, total breakthrough to say, yes, the answer has finally arrived. Just the way I found the answer some years back. Does someone understand it? All right. My goal is to help you become a successful Forex trader by generating what? Consistent income. Listen to what I said. Choice of words, guys. By what? Generating consistent income. Generating what? Consistent income. Generating consistent income. All right. Before you start to gradually create what? Wealth. The mentality that everybody wants to create wealth from day one. And that's where you get your fingers burnt. My own vision, my own plan is to help people what? Generate consistent income. I mean, how much is the dollar today? The dollar is 580. If I'm not wrong, yes, about 580 naira. Okay, can someone tell me how much is the dollar today? Have you found out? How much is the dollar today? Can someone just tell me how much is the dollar today? 580, I presume, to a naira. It's just crazy. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means to anybody that's able to what? Make Forex an extra source of income, a multiple stream of income, and begin to what? Generate consistent income, just consistent income. Even $100 will help a family consistently, monthly. If you know what I'm talking about. How much more some people that can generate it weekly, all right? Or people that I know that can generate $100 on the daily. It's very possible. And that's where I come in. I have learned over the years exactly what works. Over the years. So to prove it, for some of you that probably have not met me before, this is me in action at Top Radio 90.9, all right, during the morning show. That is me in action. This is the morning show flyer. I mean, it's a free Forex trading forum on radio every Mondays, 7 to 9 p.m. All right, I have a community, and it's partly sponsored by Hot Forex, for those of you that listen to it. I mean, for an institution such as Hot Forex, for example, to call you up and say, we want to partner with your show, then they must have heard something. They must have seen something, all right? For them to say, we want to partner with your show, they must have heard something. I mean, they knew that there's some level of truth that comes out from this program, and we want to be a part of it. And that's what it is. And that's why they partly sponsor it, not completely, but partly sponsor it, okay? And because it's a radio business, you don't say no. And of course, after vetting to find out, okay, what's their state of heart, then you begin to see that generally they also want to help people as well, even though they're also in the business to make money. Nonetheless, everybody's here to make money, right? But of course, when you see the genuineness in their heart and you can, you know, vibrate on the same frequency, then of course, then you can go to sleep and say, we can work together. And this is my book, for those of you that have never read it before. A Wise Forex Guide is an absolutely phenomenal book, guys. I can blow my own trumpet because I know what is in that book. All right. What you must know before you invest a penny. I'm a man that is after the truth, if you've noticed. That's why I came up with this book, A Wise Forex Guide, What You Must Know Before Investing a Penny. That's not what I'm going to talk about tonight anyways, but I'm just establishing who we are together, okay? Now, this is, some testimonials from people that have worked with me most recently. I have other people that have worked with me over the years. And it says the Wise FX Academy was a game changer simply because the mechanism to push you is already in place to ensure you understand the main components and understand how to trade. During my personal development week, after just 1 week, using strategies that were taught, I was able to do a total of about 450 pips. I would recommend this program to everyone willing to learn Forex in a smooth and easy as ABC way. This is someone that completed, his academy process. Now, this is another person. It says the Wise FX Academy was amazing for me. Amazing for me. During my development week, I made 630 pips. And my experience with him has really boosted my confidence and professionalism in trading the Forex market. Look at what others have to say. Evening, boss, I have finished reading the book and it's very insightful, very complete, and it's part of what I needed to turn my struggling status around. Thank you and God bless you. Please, I need you to help. I needed the templates and, thanks you, sir, for making Forex easy for me to trade. I'm making profits now. You're a God-sent helper. This one says the book reveals a lot of things I didn't even know since my introduction to Forex. I want to go over it again, the second time. This one says, boss, God bless you real good. That is the profit of $50 on my $50 account. Boss, thank you so much. I really appreciate the BW strategy that you thought is really paving way. You are the best because you want all your students. Listen to this, guys. The person says, you are the best and because you want all your students to have the best as per Forex. That's who I am. I always want them to get the best. So I must say that your book, and I can go on and on, but that's not why I'm here. Okay? That's not why I'm here. As you can see, these are what? Trade proofs. The reason why I'm showing you this is because a lot of people out there show you what? Results. They don't show you process. These are processes. You can see trades running, before it's closed up. Different trades, different currencies before they closed up and closed out. So I know what I'm talking about. So let's get straight into it. I just needed to what? Lay the foundation, wet the ground, and see exactly that you know exactly where I'm coming from. So you know exactly where I am coming from. So let's get to it. How to master what? The proven steps to become independent, proficient, and what? Profitable. I really wish those that actually, excuse me, went out of the room now had stayed, because now the real business is just about to begin. Okay? Now the real business is just about to begin. Okay, so who is this webinar for? Who is this masterclass for? All right, this masterclass is for those who do not want half-baked, solutions. They don't want what? Half-baked what? Solutions. They want proper detailed coaching, professional detailed coaching. And within okay, I don't want 3 days training. I don't want 1 week training. I don't want 1 day training. I want the real deal. Can you give it to me? This is who this training is for. This is for those who have been struggling, for those that told me they've been struggling, that truly desire to consistently generate income in foreign currency and gradually create wealth to become financially independent. This is for you. It's for those who want to be what? Profitable and consistently want to what? Generate income by what? Making regular periodic what? Withdrawals. This is for you. It's for those who are tired of constantly blowing away their accounts and their capitals, and they genuinely are looking for what? Tested and proven trade systems that can help them generate huge financial returns. This is for you. It's for you, if you're listening to me, who wants to be free of trading signals. Not that they're bad, but myself, I have head now. I want to be able to what? Make trade decisions, analyze the market. People that are tired of being financially drained by what? Products, where you have to subscribe monthly to be able to what? Trade Forex. This is for those who want to be what? Independent, knowledgeable about the Forex market, and always want to what? Succeed as a Forex what? Trader. This is for you. So what is my promise to you today? For those of you that are here and that will remain to the very end, I have a promise that the next 60 minutes is going to be what? Value packed. Value packed, guys, because I'm going to show you hacks and take you through steps that can make you go from what? Being an inexperienced and struggling trader, you know, an unprofitable trader, into becoming professional. All right, that professional Forex trader who is able to confidently and independently analyze the Forex market, become profitable and financially independent within the next 60 days. And I'm not joking. Somebody just said, 60 days? Yes, within the next 60 days, you will stop blowing your accounts and you will become profitable this year. I guarantee you that. I'm not joking, guys. I am not joking. I am not joking. So, before I dive into it, guys, turn off your phones. No distractions. No distractions. Turn off your phones. Total focus. And then get a pen and a sheet of paper and take notes, because I'm about to blow your mind. I'm about to share some what? Very deep secrets. Some things that you never knew. And if you're new to it, some things that some people will never have told you, but thank God that you met me first. Okay? I'm about to share it. Some deep secrets right here is what I want to share with you guys. Okay? Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? If you're ready, I want you to type in the chat box, I am ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. If I don't see enough, I am ready, then I'm not starting. I am ready, guys. Go on, go on, go on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Aha. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Fantastic. Fantastic. I am super excited that you guys are ready to hit the ground running with me. Let's do this. Let us do this. Let us do this. So, big question I need to ask right here. Big question that I need to ask right here. Okay? The question is, why is it that the biggest challenge for new traders is to protect their capital? Why is that their biggest? Why is it a big challenge? New traders, their biggest challenge is to what? Protect their capital. And then the biggest challenge of struggling traders is to what? Register consistent what? Net profit. That's the biggest challenge of these two sets of people. For a new trader, they don't know how to protect their capital. Excuse me. They don't know how to protect their capital. For struggling traders, they don't know how to what? Make consistent profits. They don't know how to do it. And it's a big headache for most of them. And they need help about it. So the big question that I have to ask is, how do you stop losing money? Like reduce your losses in Forex. For new traders, people are losing money. Why? How can you stop it? Why is there nothing to show for all your effort? Just despite having like a lot of strategies that they've taught you. I know some people here, they've learned over 5 strategies, yet there's nothing to show for it. Some people here are a part of signal groups, and yet there's nothing really to show for it. Some people have subscribed to Forex trading products on a monthly basis, but yet there's no what? There is nothing to show for it. Why? What is the problem? What is the challenge? It means that there are some things successful traders do to generate consistent income that you don't know about. And I'm starting with it. I'm sure you've heard about it. The psychology of the Forex game is the secret, guys. Have you heard about the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule. It means that what? Forex trading is 80% psychology and 20% technical. Forex trading is 80% psychology, some of you have heard it before, and 20% what? Technical. But that's not the secret. The secret is that there's a game, there's a way we play the Forex game. Yes, it's a game of what? Probabilities, meaning it's a speculative market. And I'll break it down a bit. It's a game of numbers. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. It's a game of numbers, meaning we're going to look at things like position sizing, leverage, capital, win-loss ratio, risk-reward ratios, and all. It's a game of time and patience. And it's a game of discipline. Those are the 4 games that we're going to talk about tonight. Because if you don't play the game, the Forex trading game, by these rules, by this, the way I just highlighted them, then you are simply gambling the market. Yeah, you're just going to keep gambling and gambling and gambling the market. It's either you don't know what you're doing or you are compromising on what you should be doing. That's it. It's either you don't know what you're doing or you're what? Compromising on what you should be doing. So let's look at the very first one. Forex is a game of probabilities. And I'm going to make this as engaging as possible, guys. And I'm going to use real things that you guys can identify with so that you would be able to what? Connect with it. Good. So it's a game of probabilities. What does this mean? The Forex market is a speculative market. People don't tell you that. It is a speculative market. What does speculation mean? Speculation means forecasting. Speculation means no guarantees. Speculation means that there are no what? Assurance of some things to some extent, okay? But don't worry, there's somewhere I'm going to so that you will understand exactly what I mean. Please mute your mics for the sake of others. Please kindly mute your mics, okay? Please kindly mute your mics. Okay, so it's a game of what? Probabilities. Now, I'm going to make it as interactive as possible, and I want you all to be a part of it. And please respond, okay? So you see, there's a box A, market condition, and we have box B, market condition, okay? We have green balls in box A and red balls in box A. We have green balls and red balls as well in box B too, okay? So I ask you a question. If you are going to what? Dip your hand into what? Box A. The probability of you picking a green ball, is it going to be high or low? I want somebody to answer me. What's the probability of you picking a green ball in box A?
It's going to be high.
Very high. Thank you very much, Samuel. Hi, Udoe. Fantastic. I want responses. Fantastic. You guys are doing well. All right. Akintunde says hi. Fantastic. So what is the probability of picking a red ball in box A2 as well? What is the probability of picking a red ball? Low, low, fantastic, low. In fact, TechnoSparks is going with mathematical calculations already for me. The person study math. I like that. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's move down to, box B right now. Okay, so for box B, what is the probability of picking a green ball? Because box A, the probability of picking a green ball was high. What is the probability of picking a green ball in box B? In box B, what is the probability of picking a green ball? Very low, right? Very, very low. Fantastic. Somebody's paying attention. That's low. Very, very low. Fantastic. Now, just like I said, green balls here signify good trades. Red balls signify bad trades. We have two market conditions here. One market condition here, for me to pick a good trade, is high because I have plenty good trades that are what? In existence. For me to pick a bad trade on a market day condition or a market day with condition A is going to be very low. For me to pick a good trade in a market day with condition B is going to be a very bad one. Very, very what? Low to pick a what? A good trade. I hope you're paying attention. For me to pick a bad trade more often than not for the market condition B is going to be very high. How do we then know which of the days will give us a market condition A or a market condition B? Can somebody tell me? You woke up this morning to trade Forex. How do you know that today is going to give you market condition A and not condition B? Can someone just tell me? Just think. Try to think.
I don't get your question, sir.
Think about it. Think about it. Try. You woke up today. It's the 5th. Let's say it's a trading day. How do you know it's a market condition? A, movement of the market. Okay, maybe. Movement of the market. Maybe. Who else wants to try? How are you sure that today is a, how do I know the market condition of the day? How will I know that it's a market condition with more possible good trades than bad trades? Or a market condition with more possible bad trades than good trades? The trend of the market, maybe, all right? Can somebody else try? Can somebody else try? How do you know? How do you know? Sentiments of the day. Afi says sentiments of the day. Fantastic. Great attempt. Sentiments of the day. Okay. Who else wants to try? It's impossible to know, says Akim. Okay. All right. Afi says sentiments. Akim says it's impossible to know. Okay, good. Now I'm going to stay in between Afiz and Akim because both of them are right to some extent, in the sense that it's impossible to know just by what? Getting into the day. Previous market conditions, Barry says, yeah, possible. It's impossible to know just by what? Getting into the market. And I like that answer. You know why? Because a lot of Forex traders who are technical traders inclined, that's how they enter the market. That's how they enter the market. They just open their MT4, all right? Try to see what trade strategies I've set up, all right? Because your trade strategy is not the guarantee for a good trade. I hope somebody's getting it now. Oh, I hope somebody will get delivered, tonight. Your trade strategy is no guarantee for a good trade. Why? Because the Forex trading market is a speculative market. It's a game of probabilities. There's no strategy that guarantees that. There are strategies that you lose money on that you tried before. Then what went wrong? Then I'll go back to what Afi said. Sentiments of the day. You know what sentiments of the day is? It means doing market research to find out what's the mood of the market. When you do market research, all right, it helps you to identify the market condition of the day, and then will let you know that the probability of taking a trade today and making money, good trades, is higher than it's low. So somebody understand it. Market research equals identifying when the odds are in your favor or when the odds are against you. Please, I need responses. Is somebody getting something tonight? Is somebody getting something tonight? As a Forex trader, your technical analysis is never enough. Your technical analysis is never enough. When you focus on technical analysis to get into trades, I've seen double top, I've seen double bottom, I've seen legs and shoulder, I've seen pin back, I've seen this. If that is all you look at, then you are gambling the market. Meaning it will pay off today and not pay off tomorrow because you're not sure of the market conditions, whether it's what? It's a high market condition or a low market what? Trading condition. It is sinking in. I like that. It is sinking in. I like that. Okay? So what this means that what? Probabilities become possibilities when the odds are in your what? In your favor. Probabilities becomes what? Possibilities when the odds are in your favor. So as a Forex trader, what should you be looking out for? Are the odds in my favor to trade today or not? Now let's play another example. How many of you, follow football? Football, okay? Most of the guys follow football. Very few guys don't follow football anyways. Now we have two teams here. We have Manchester City and we have Enyimba Football Club. The odds of Manchester City beating Enyimba is high. Why is that possible? Because there are some conditions backing Manchester City to beat Enyimba. They have one of the best coaches in the world. They have one of the best teams in the world, right? World-class players. They're in a good form of their life. they're considered one of the best in Europe. Enyimba don't probably stand a chance. Now, the question I should now ask you is, even for the betting games, why do they give a team that they seemingly think that should not even win? Why do they even give them something? Why? Answer me. Somebody answer me. Please answer me. I need answers. I need answers. In a betting game where Manchester, I told you I was going to be sharing some real truth with you tonight. Accept it and get delivered. Reject it and continue to suffer. It's not a curse. It's just the truth. When they know that Man City is most likely, anything is possible, Ludo. Anything is possible. Yes. Anything is what? Possible. The reason why they're giving them 0.1 something, no matter how small, is because they say in the game of football that anything is what? Possible. The same thing happens to trade in the financial market. I'm telling you this so that you will not bank on your strategy and say, my strategy is 100%. There is no strategy in the world by any Forex trader in the world, no matter how experienced they are, that is 100%. There is probability for the underdogs at the middle. Fantastic. There is probability for them. That means they have a chance. What happens if anybody gets a penalty and then all of a sudden they lock shop? And then for what? 80 minutes, they lock shop and the Man City couldn't score a goal. And that's the end. They win. Right? But nobody gave them a chance. That's the same thing about Forex trading. Now, Enyimba can win this team if we reverse their teams and say, can we buy some of De Bruyne to Enyimba? Can we buy Pep Guardiola and bring him to coach Enyimba? Then the odds will flip again. So that's the same way Forex trading is. It's about what? Speculation. Nothing is guaranteed in Forex. Speculation. It means before you take a trade, all right, because it's a speculative market, you want to be able to do a proper market research to find out whether it's a market condition A, where the possibilities or probabilities of taking winnable trades are higher than taking what? Losing trades. And then you place your trades. That's the way it works. But we have people that have been losing money because they don't even know the mood of the market. They don't know the market condition for that day. And then they're going in because they have learned one strategy. How I wish. How I what? Wish. It doesn't work that way. Before trading, there's need to what? Understand, that is what Afi said. There is need to understand the mood of the market, the pulse of the market. This gives us the permission on how to what? Approach the market. Investors hate uncertainty. So they will move their funds to safe havens when there's uncertainty. They want to keep their money. But when it looks like the market is certain in the direction it wants to go, they will bring out their money and what? Take a risk on it. So we say that the market is optimistic when they are what? When there's what? Certainty in the market to some extent. When there's uncertainty, we say that the market is what? Pessimistic. So when the market is optimistic, you are guaranteed of many moves, possible moves, where what? The market is risk on. And when there's risk on, for those of you that you will learn, you'll get a little of this later, all right? Pairs like Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, the euro or GBP, they become stronger. Pairs like the JPY, the CHF, the USD, they become weaker when the market is what? On risk on, when it's optimistic. Pairs like USD, they'll do better against, the safe havens and things like that. Stocks will drop. Commodities like oil, copper, they will begin to what? Do well in the market. Gold, will begin to what? So these are the things that you need to know. Do you know what is even influencing the currency that you're trading? Some of you get on your trades and you want to trade Euro USD. That's what you want to trade. You don't know that what we trade is what? Contract for difference. Meaning that Euro USD is a product. And in that product, we have two underlying assets. There's euro and there's what? Dollar. So you need to find out what is happening to euro and what is happening to dollar individually before you now know what you do when you pair them together. Why is a trader getting on his MT4 and saying, I want to sell Euro USD because I see double top? What if you are going to do your market analysis and research, and then you found out that in today's mood of the market, all right, investors have pulled their money out of the market, it's risk off, and so euro will be what? Selling, or rather will be selling. And you are thinking of buying euro USD, and then based on the mood, euro will be selling, dollar will be buying. Then you'll be able to say to yourself, I want to sell euro USD because euro should be selling, gaining a weakness. Dollar should be stronger in a what? A very risk-off market, pessimistic market. But how do you know? You need to know what is impacting each of these currencies based on the economy. For example, AUD, NZD, very influenced and impacted by news in China, the economy in China. Euro is impacted by things that happen in Germany, particularly. There may be Italy and France, or maybe Spain, but particularly Germany. Euro, your GBP, for example, is influenced by dollar. Gold is impacted by dollar. The Canadian dollar is impacted by oil. So these are things you need to find out. So before you are able to decide and determine that you want to get into a trade, so that you don't lose money, or the possibility of you losing money has reduced to the barest minimum, you need to identify why you want to trade in the first place. Is the market a risk-on market or a risk-off market? Is the market's mood or the market condition, is it pessimistic market condition or optimistic market condition? And then identify what you want to trade. Okay, I think I want to trade euro today because I'm hearing that in Germany there's lockdown. Okay, and this might affect the euro to be weak. Okay, that's informed your decision that euro is weak. Then you hear that dollar is doing well because the job numbers coming out from the US says that what? Dollar is going to strengthen for the next few weeks. Then you say, okay, for euro USD, I should be selling euro USD. Then the next thing you now be asking yourself, so when do I want to trade this currency pair? Do I want to trade it during the London session or the what? The New York session? There are sessions in the market. And those that are new to it, completely new to it, don't worry, I'll carry you along because it's for new and struggling traders. You would learn. So when you've now identified when you want to trade, you now have to ask yourself, where do I want to take this trade? That comes down to your MT4. Do I want to take it on H4, on D1, on H1, or M15, the time frames? And that now is dependent on the kind of trader that you are. Whether you want to be doing more of scalping, more of inter or intraday trading, more of position trading or swing trading. Then you now have to identify how you want to what? Get into this market. How do you want to trade it? Do you want to trade a breakout? Do you want to trade a new trend, a continuation of a trend, a retest? Can you see that the decision making is premised on some conditioning that a lot of Forex traders do not do and they want to make money? How? So most of the time, most Forex traders are the architects of their own downfall. And it's really not their fault. It's not their fault. Why I do not blame them is because they were taught by people who did not show them the process. They were taught by people who wanted to sell products. They were taught by people who wanted to just add them to what? Some signal groups. And say, you know what, don't worry, we'll be calling trades for you. How would you learn that way? You don't know why they're even getting into a trade, but you're just what? Getting into the trade. That is why you're here today. Look at this man, Stanley Druckenmiller. This man worked with a man called George Soros. George Soros is known worldwide as the father of Forex. George Soros, and I'll get to him in a bit. Stanley Druckenmiller worked with George Soros for more than a decade. He worked with him for over a decade. That's another thing you'll learn later in terms of mentoring and coaching. It's so important in Forex that you are led by a person who what? Sabi road. Not someone that is blind. This man learned under George Soros for 10 years before he moved on to start his own company. Okay? And then after a while, he started generating over 30% of their annual returns without losing more than 10% every year. Now, this man has a philosophy that says, earnings don't move the overall market. It's the Federal Reserve Board I like putting all my eggs in one basket and then watching the basket very carefully. Do you know what the man is saying here? What he's telling you here is that I don't care if you've learned any strategy to trade. I don't care what they taught you about trading. What moves the market is what is going on sentiment-wise. That's what he's saying here. What moves the market is not evening star and morning star. Those things confirm the move in the market. They don't determine it. So not, excuse me. Does someone understand what I'm saying? They don't confirm it, but they don't determine it. They only want confirm it. Now, this is what I tell people. That you will become more successful trading the financial market when you move your focus from I don't want to miss a trade to I want to minimize my risk. A lot of Forex traders, they just take trades every day. Who says you must take a trade every day? Who says you must take 20, 50, 100 trades in a day? Who said so? You will become more successful trading the financial market when you move your focus, when your focus shifts from, I don't want to miss any trade. And it moves to what? I want to minimize my risk. And how do you minimize your risk? By choosing what? Quality trades. By choosing quality trades. There are no certainties. That's why I called it a game of what? Probabilities. It's a speculative market. It's a what? Speculative market. Now, someone is probably going to ask me and say, so if it's a speculative market, then it's gambling now. No. Life itself is gambling. Don't you know that? Life, the life that you live in today is gambling already. Yeah. The life that you live in today is a gamble. You take risk every day, right? You take risk. But why do you still make decisions in a life that is full of risk? Why do you still make decisions? You still make decisions based on high possibilities, high probabilities. Why would you take an umbrella in the morning out when you're going out? Because maybe it's during the what? Rainy season. So the probability of it raining than it sunning is high. And that's why you take an umbrella. So does that mean that you will not go out? Does that mean you will not take your umbrella? That means, I should ask you that, does that mean that you will never trade Forex? You trade Forex, but this time around, you trade it with the understanding that you must understand, you must be clear on the market conditions and take a trade when you know what the market conditions are saying. And when the odds are in your favor, you go in. When the odds are not in your favor, you step out and you stand down. When the odds are in your favor, does not mean you will not still lose, but it means that you have reduced the risk of you losing to the barest minimum. Is it making sense tonight? Is it really making sense tonight? I need confirmation in-house that I am communicating with some people. Is it making sense tonight? Please talk to me. Is it making sense tonight? Yeah, Udo is getting something. Udo seems to be like the only person that's really getting something tonight. So you need to ask yourself, what is the condition? And then go for it. What is the next thing that you must know about the Forex game? Okay, I'm getting more responses. You're spot on. It touched my, at least, yes, a lot of it. Fantastic. I'm happy to hear this. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to super help you guys. Now, Forex, beyond Forex being a game of probability, so that you will not just be opening your laptop anyhow and just be picking trades. Because you know that the is a probability game, you cannot just be picking and wasting trades anyhow. You have to pick choice trades, quality trades. If you knew, you know the mentality we have now. When we first buy a perfume, a bottle of perfume, we use it anyhow, we spraying everywhere. Places that don't even need the perfume will be spraying it. But let that perfume remain maybe like 2 or 3 more puffs to finish. All of a sudden, wisdom becomes what? Profitable to direct. Common sense becomes what? Common. We now start pressing the perfume like 1 is okay for this cloth. 2 is okay for this, All of a sudden, Common sense becomes common. What happened? Didn't we know? That's the same way. A lot of Forex traders, get into this business. Just go into it loud, just anyhow. No. You need to what? Go in strategically. Forex is a game of numbers. And I'm going to talk about capital, I'm going to talk about leverage, and I'm going to talk about win or loss ratio versus risk reward ratio. Pay attention. It's a game of numbers. For you to excel in this business, you have to pay attention to the numbers. Some of us start small, some of us start big. Some of us start small and then we go big. Whichever way you go, face your reality and play by your reality. Some of you have started small or want to start small, and then you want to be playing big. Please now, calm down. Calm down. If you're starting small, you can't play big. You grow until you can now play big. So, for example, let me play this very quick math with you. Micro lot size, for those of you that are new to the game, when you're trading, we trade with lot sizes, all right? Position sizes. So it means that with a lot size of 0.01 to 0.09, you'll be making about 10 cents for every peak movement. For every peak movement, okay? For a mini lot, from 0.10 to 0.91, you'll be making like $1 per every peak movement, right? Good. Standard lot size is about 1.0 and above, and it means that you'll be making what? $10 for every what? Peak movement. Good. So if you have a $100 account, let's look at two traders or three traders. One has a $100 account. One has a $1,000 account, and the other has a $10,000 account. The person that has a $100 account, when the person trades with the barest lot size, which is 0.01, and the person goes for 10 pips, it means the person will make $1 after 10 pips, right? The same 10 pips that the person that has a $1,000 account, all right, goes for, the same 10 pips, but because it's now $1 per pip, the person will make $10 on his what? $1,000 account, right? Good. Now, the same 10 pips on a standard lot means that someone that has $10,000 in his account with 10 pip movement is going to make what? $100 after 10 pips. Now, tell me, guys, tell me, all of three traders that made 10 pips and closed their account, are they good traders? Tell me, are they all good traders? I mean, they've done well. 10 pips. They made 10 pips. Are they okay? Are they okay traders? Are they good traders? Tell me, guys. All of them. What are your answers? Are they good traders? Answers. I need feedback, guys. Let's interact. Are they all good traders? Well, they are all good traders. 10 pips. Yes, they're all good traders. Akintunde, fantastic. Yes, sir, I guess. Samuel Stephen, they're all good traders. Fantastic. Okay, but all three traders will feel one kind, won't they? The only person that might feel like he's trading is the person that has $10,000 because he's able to make $100. Who will feel like he's making good effort? Who will feel like his effort is going to waste? Who is going to feel like his effort is doing well? Answer me. Who out of these traders will feel like his effort is going to waste, and who out of these traders will feel like his effort is really making sense? I need answers, guys. Talk to me. The $1 profit guy will feel as if his effort is going to waste, Abby. Like, They're all making profits. Techno Sparks, they're all making profits. They're all. But profit is different from profit. One is making $1 profit on the same 10 pips. One is making $100 profit on the same 10 pips. What is going on? It's a game of what? Numbers. It's either you play big or you grow so you can play big. Now somebody's going to say, Are you saying I must have like $1,000 in my account? See, let me tell you the real truth here. Like truth that most people will not tell you. That the more money you have to trade with, the more profit you can make. It's a game of what? Numbers. I will tell you the real truth here. The reason why you are struggling, is because you're not patient enough to grow your account to a point where you cannot become a big time player. So you want to be able to make $100 account do the work of a $1,000 or a $10,000 account. That's what is killing you. That's what is what? That's killing most traders. So that is why most often than not, and somebody's going to bear me witness right now, and I want you to bear me witness the moment I say this. That is why most often than not, someone that has made maybe 20 pips on a standard lot or a mini lot size closes the account and is fine. But the person that is on a micro account is leaving a trade to run for 50. I'm not saying it's bad, but the person is deliberately waiting for more pips because he needs more money. Is that not the case? Talk to me. Is that not the case, guys? Talk to me now. I want real answers. I need real people here. Is that not the case? Is that not the case? Is that not the story? That somebody has made 30 pips,
so true.
Instead of them to close their account, and they'll be like, no, this money is too small. $5. After 50 pips, $5. Oh, you know what? No. Let's wait. It might still go more. And then they go back and the trade now goes against it. Whereas somebody that has better what? Better lot size to trade with, that's grown their account, after 30, 40 pips, 50 pips, the person has made some good money, the person closes out. See, I've tried it out before, guys. I made more money when I traded with bigger accounts than when I had smaller accounts. Now, being a good Forex trader is not necessarily about how many pips you get. It's about the results that you don't let anybody deceive you. At the end of the day, what's in your bank account? Because I did 20 pips, somebody that is making 100 pips making me feel bad. I don't know how to say. Sorry, it's a game of what? Numbers. Don't let anybody make you feel bad.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It's a game of what? Numbers. 20 pips based on what is generating me is okay. I don't need to wait for 100. Now, don't get me wrong, I wait for 100, 200 of pips. All right? Please, guys, mute yourself. Please, let's mute ourselves, please, so that others can get to hear. Thank you. Mute yourself, guys. Mute yourself. Thank you very much, Technosparks. Okay, mute yourself, guys. So the truth of it is, don't let anybody make you feel bad that you are making just a few pips. As long as the few pips is translating into good money, it's okay for you. And good money is relative to everybody. Some people, that $5 is plenty money to them. For some people, it's not plenty money. That's why success in Forex trading is relative. It's a game of what? Numbers. So what do I tell people? It's either you grow that $100 account that you have as capital, so you can play big and now start making the money in Forex. Or you know and learn the other business of Forex trading. The other business of Forex trading that you guys don't know. And I will share with you. Okay? Just pay attention. The business of Forex trading is what you need to learn. When you learn it, trust me, you become better. Next one is leverage and position sizing. Leverage and what? Position sizing. Now, leverage is the ability to trade large volumes with small deposits. All right? For example, a broker can give you a leverage of 50 to 1. So when you have $50 accounts and you have 50 to 1, it means that it looks like you are trading with $2,500 in your account, which is fantastic, right? Now, remember, it's a game of what? Numbers. Somebody will say, that's why we make money. Okay, good. But this is why a lot of people also lose money. Because when you were opening your Forex trading account, you did not strategically pick the right leverage to trade with. And I'm going to tell you and explain to you. Now, for those of you that are already trading, tell me, what's the leverage on your account? Tell me. I'm sure people will have 1 to 1, 500. And tell me the leverage on your account and tell me your account capital that you opened with. I mean, be very, very transparent. Come out and say the truth. Just say it so that we can all learn. We can all learn. So you can actually, prove me wrong, prove me right, whatever it is. Tell me, what leverage do you use to trade now? And what's the account capital together? 1 to 500 to $100. You see, Farouk. You see, Farouk Jimo. Okay, now. Tell me more. Okay. 1 to 500 for a $1,000 account. Okay. 1 to 500 for a $100 account. Okay. These are the reasons why some people are going to blow account and lose money. 1 to what? 50 for a $4,000 account. This is the best I've heard. 1 to 50 for a $4,000 account. Fantastic. Now, let me just hit the nail on the head, guys. Your leverage size will determine how long you will last trading Forex. Your leverage size, what did I say? Your leverage size will tell how long you will last trading this in this business. Yes. We are like gladiators. The Forex trading market is like a war zone. We live to fight another day. We don't trade as if today is the only day we trade in our lives. Beginners that are here, listen to me and listen to me well. The Forex market existed hundreds of years before you came. It would exist hundreds of years after you are gone, as long as currencies exist. What do I mean by that? There is a trading opportunity every day. Wait for it and grab it. Don't trade as if today is the last day for trading. Now, people will use leverage sizes that are not commensurate with their capital are exposing their capital to possible overtrading. And that's what's happening. Let me tell you something. There was a time I started with $200 in my account, and I was taking the right trades. But guess what? Because of drawdown, because trades sometimes will pull back, enter into negative sometimes before you enter positive. The amount of negative trades I had taken closed out my account, and I blew away a $200 account in a space of 3 days. And those trades, ask me, did they end up going in the direction I wanted it to? Yes. But what happened? I did not have enough to stay in that trade. Has that happened to anybody before? Tell me. Drop the answers. Has that happened to you before? Tell me. Drop the answers. Yes, so. Yes, so. Some real truths don't they enter. Yay, you are talking about me. Yes, so. Aha. It's making sense to somebody right now. Aha. Kadri Olamide, yes. It's making sense right now. I wish people were here tonight. I wish. You see, when they're telling people to come and hear the truth, they will not be here. And I don't blame them, because people have had their fingers burnt too many times. And when the next truth is coming out, they're already tired to listen to it. But I wish some people are probably, and I don't boast, I don't blow my trumpets too much, but the kind of person I am and the kind of good heart that I have, I wish people come and encounter me first before they get into some messy, relationship Forex-wise. I got into wrong hands until I got into right hands. And I'm happy for those of you that are new, that you're already in safe hands and in good hands tonight. For those of you that have never traded before. And for those of you that have been trading and blowing the account, you can retract your steps and be in good hands now. So leverage, I now realize, and that still happened to me some weeks back. Let me tell you what happened to me. Because on my account, my leverage size is 1 to 200. Okay? 1 to 200. And I'm talking about an account that is over $1,000. Over, I don't want to put figures. 1 to 200. What happened to me? Because of my account size, okay, and I saw trading opportunities that abound. It was a day of good market conditions. And I was entering trades. Because of our indiscipline and because we're human, sometimes we get carried away. And guess what? After a while, I wanted to enter one more trade, and the market or the broker did not allow me. Why? Because I don't have enough leverage margin to be able to take that trade again. It has said it's enough. You have pegged it. Based on your leverage of 1 to 200, you cannot take any more. So you know what this tells me? Because it's a game of numbers. When you know that you don't have more than 10 possible trades to take on your account size, you would watch the kind of 10 trades you will pick. Does somebody understand? The reason why you are taking trades anyhow is because you don't have a good leverage to peg you. When you have a good leverage to peg you, and you know that, in this trading day, before I go and take all the trades now that may not be good, and then when it's now time to pick, it has happened to me many times when I was starting my day. When I now wanted to enter some good trades, there was no opportunity to enter again. And that's what leverage does, proper leverage sizing. You need to peg your account. When you're opening your account, reduce your leverage so that it pegs you, conditions you, and disciplines you to take valuable and quality trades. Does somebody understand? Then, of course, position sizing, lot sizing. Use the lot size that is best for your account. True, Farouk is saying, yes, true. If you don't have a position size calculator, please download one. One app you can download is called Steno. Steno app. Steno app. Download Steno app. Okay, I think I sent that to Techno. Let me send that to everybody. So to everyone in the meeting. Steno app. Go and download Steno app. It's a position size calculator that can help you what? Calculate the right lot size to use based on the trade you want to take. So for example, I want to go into Euro USD. You enter Euro USD. Okay, what's the risk I want to take on this? I want to risk about 20 pips. I enter 20 pips. When I enter 20 pips, it will tell me that, okay, the ideal lot size to get into this trade with this, and then you say, enter your account balance for that day. When you enter your account balance, it will now tell you the ideal lot size to use is so, 0.00, 0.05, 0.10, 0.08. Then based on that, that is what accrued to you, you will now say, this is my position. That's why it's called position sizing, meaning this is the lot. You know how it is when you want to buy land and they say you have this half plot, quarter plot, or full plot. Is it not based on the plots that you have that you know what you build on it? Is it not based on the lot size that you have that you know what you build on your lot, on your plot of land? The same thing is with Forex trading. If you use a position size calculator, it is based on the allocation you have been given that you know whether you want to build a skyscraper or whether you want to build a bungalow or whether you just want to do farming on your land. This is what Forex traders don't understand. Now, the final part of the game of numbers is win-loss ratio and risk to reward ratio. Now, I'm going to blow your mind here. Some of my students already know this principle, but it's a principle that a lot of us have lived in deception of. It's not about the number of trades that you take. It's the number of quality trades that you take, my friend. If a strategy, okay, now let's some of you are, I'm after good strategy, okay? Okay, let me bust your bubble. Do you know that you can say I'm all about a good strategy as long as it is winning, you know, I'm okay. It always ends in more profit than negative, no problem. Now, let's do a quick math exercise here, and I want everybody to pay attention. If you have a paper and a biro, it will help. Let's do a quick math assessment based on win-loss ratio. What do you mean by win-loss ratio? Win-loss ratio means the number of wins to losses is what we're looking at. That's the ratio. Meaning, if you take 10 trades in a whole day, how many of it was in profit at the end of the day? That closed out in profit. Maybe 7 closed out in profit and 3 closed out in what? Losses. It means that the win-loss ratio was 7 to what? To 3. Okay? Now, for risk to reward ratio, what it means is that what you are willing to risk on any trade compared to what you are willing to make on any trade. So if you want to risk 20 pips How much do you want to what? Make in profit potentially on that trade? That's what we call risk to reward. Now, the reason why a lot of people are losing money in trading the financial market is that they focus on a lot of win-loss ratio rather than risk to reward ratio. So this is the assignment. Let's do it together now. Excuse me. Bring out the sheet of paper and biro. And let's do this exercise together. Now, if we had two traders, trader A and trader B. Trader A and trader B entered 10 trades together. 10 trades together. Trader A is focused on win-loss ratio. Trader B is focused on risk to reward ratio. Okay? Are you paying attention, guys? Now, trader A has, for every risk of 10 pips, all right, it was not particularly about the reward, but it was consistently making 20 pips in reward. Okay? Now, out of those 10 trades, trader A won 7 trades. 7 trades. And lost 3 trades. Please, how many pips in profit did trader A make? And how many pips in loss did trader A make? Very quickly, I want answers. 10 trades. They risk 10 pips to get 20 pips per each trade. But 7 trades went in favor of those 20 pips. How many pips in total did trader A make? And 3 trades went in loss. On the 10 pips negative, how many did he lose on trader A? Can you give me the answer? Total number of pips in positive, total number of pips in negative. Can you give me the answer, guys? Fantastic. Kadri Olamide, just stay with me. 140 pips in profit because 7 trades multiplied by 20 pips is 140 pips. Then 30 pips because 10 pips is the what? Loss on 3 trades, which is 30 pips. Fantastic. Now let's move to trader B. The same 10 trades, but trader B is focused on risk to reward of at least 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. But we'll peg it and leave it as 1:3, 1:4, 1:5, because those who do risk to reward, they tend to go for more what? Rewards. So let's peg it as what? 1:3. So if it's 1:3, it means that for every 10 pips, for every 10 pips that is risking, is about to make what? 30 what? Pips, right? In profit on every trade. Fantastic. And it's going for 10 trades. Now, out of the 10 trades, he made 5 trades that hit TP and 5 trades that hit stop loss. How many total number of pips does trader B have in positive? And how many total number of pips does trader B have in negative? Same calculation, very quickly. Very quickly. Negative trades, 5. How many negatives? Fantastic. So it means that 5 trades went in favor and he made 30 pips on each of those trades, and he made 150 pips. And then 5 went against him and he made a loss of what? 50 pips, right? Please, the net profit on trader A and trader B, what's the net profit of trader A? What's the net profit in pips of trader B? If you don't know the math, follow Kadri Olamide's calculations. What's the net profit of trader A that made 140 pips profit, 30 pips loss, and 150 pips what? 110 for trader A, and what? 100. Good. So I like this answer. Now, at the end of the day, somebody's going to say, there's not much difference, right? A is 110, B is 100. Fantastic. You say, end of the day, there's not much difference now. Somebody that wants 7 trades should be making a whole lot more money than somebody that won just 5 trades. Just 2 trades short, and it's just 10 pips difference. So it tells you that it's not the number of trades that you take that will make you more money. It's the number of quality trades that you take. A quality trade means that your reward to your risk is more than just taking winning trades. Very quickly again, 5 trades, trader A, trader B, same risk, 10 pips. All right, don't get tired. It's for you to understand this process very well. All right, trader A won all 5 trades. All 5 trades. And that means for 20 pips, that's 100 pips. Trader B, all right, won only 3 trades and lost 7 trades. Okay? Win trades was 3, but the person went for 1:5, risk to reward. Means for every 30 pips that was made, or rather for every 50 pips that was made in 3 places, 150. So for trader B, the person made 150 pips, and only 3 trades went into profit. 7 trades went back. Trader A, all trades went into profit, but made only 100 pips. So can you see that it's not about the number of trades I must enter that gives me money? The biggest undoing of many Forex traders is that they think the more trades I enter, the more money I'll make. Is a lie. It is the more quality trades I take that makes me money in this business. So you need to debunk, I want to trade 50 trades in a day, 100 trades tomorrow. Go for quality trades per day. Look at this man here. This is Bill Lipschutz. He's known for turning $12,000 US of inheritance money. He turned it from $12,000 to $250,000 while still in college. But he lost everything due to one bad trade decision. But rather than throw in the towel, he used that loss to fuel his passion for learning. 1 year later, he was making over $300 million per year from his firm. You know what his philosophy is? He said if most traders would learn how to sit on their hands 50% of the time, they would make a lot of more money. Can you imagine? Meaning, if more traders will learn how not to trade all the time, but trade when it's most necessary, or when the trade is quality trade, then they will make more money. That's what he's saying. I don't think you can consistently be a winning trader if you are banking on being right more than 50% of the time. Do you know what that means? It means that it's not about the number of trades you take. These are people that have been trading for many years. They know the secrets. That's why I'm here to share the secrets with you. So I told you that Forex is a game of what? Of probabilities. Forex is a game of numbers. Now, Forex is a game of time and patience. Forex takes time to learn. Guys, Forex takes time to learn, and there's no end. Some of you are being baked for like 2 minutes noodles. Went for a crash course, 1 week crash course, went for 2 weeks crash course, went for 3 days crash course, and all of that. Now, some good institutions cannot do more than 3 days, 1 week. Why? Because more often than not, they have a lot of people to be trading. They have a lot of people to be training. But the truth of the matter is, if you want to get the most amount of value, you need to stay on a thing, on a matter long enough to get the value out of it. How many of you, tell me on this training, or on this masterclass now, on this webinar, how many of you have stayed with a particular strategy for up to 6 months without learning other one? Tell me. Answer me. I want people to tell me the truth. You stayed on the strategy 3 months, 6 months without changing it. Is there anybody there? Anybody that did that? 3 months, 6 months. Yep. Always changing, Farouk. Always changing, always changing. Very few people. Someone says not yet. I can understand because it's not even started. The consistency is the big deal. The consistency you keep, and that's the lie that most of us get into in Forex trading. The lie, the big lie that we get into. Just hopping here and there. You need to be groomed. You need to what? Be established. Forex trading takes time to master. I'm not saying it's hard. No, it's not hard. But it takes time for you to master it because there is no end to learning. It's a game of what? Time and patience. It takes what? Time to master. Then two, you need to understand the multi-factor time frames. If you are trading on M15, H1, H4, D1, and it takes time for your strategies to set up, and even based on your trade personality. Some of you have learned from Forex traders that have opposite personalities to your own personality. Personality type matters though, in learning how to trade Forex. So those that have worked with me, I've trained them on strategies that work with this kind of personality, strategy that works with this kind of personality. So when you know your kind of personality, you can stick to that strategy. Personality and lifestyle matters. I like that. Farouk says, now I'm sticking to what I know. Fantastic. That's the way to go. Stick to what you know until that thing that you know looks like it's not working again for you. Patience, consistency. The only way to mastery is consistency. And when mastery is born, profitability is assured. Most of us want to be profitable, but we don't want to master something by being consistent at it. You need to work. You need to do the work. You need to work, be consistent on a thing, on a matter, so that you can become what? Gain mastery over that matter, and then become profitable about that matter. And this applies to any business in life. So it's not just Forex anymore. For you to become profitable in your field of endeavor, you need to what? Be consistent. Be seen to be doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And people are saying, yes, yes, yes. This guy is consistent. This girl is consistent. And then over time, they see that you have become what? The master in your space. Mastery. And then based on mastery, you become the go-to person, and you begin to what? Earn profitability, profits from it. Good strategies take time for proper setup. For example, you can have a setup that you're looking at on the H1 time frame, and that setup may not be ripe until like maybe 2 days. Sometimes it may not be ripe. It might just be ranging and may not be ripe until 1 week. If you are impatient, you will lose money because you'll be jumping in and out of that trade. But if you're patient, you will even know when best to get into that trade. So it's a game of what? Time and patience. What do I mean by time? There's a time to trade the Forex market. There's a time to trade the Forex market. There's a time to do your proper research. People do not know the different time frames, rather the different sectors and sessions in the market, whether it's the Sydney, Tokyo, the London or New York session. You need to know when it's open. Some of you don't even know. You don't even know when the time has changed from winter to summer. Like right now, we're still very much what? For those of you that do not know, we're still in winter. And when it's winter, the time is different. It means that market opens what? Way later in winter. And it opens way earlier during summer. Does someone understand it? So you need to understand the time zones. You need to understand the sessions. You need to understand that research should be done at least 1 or 2 hours. That's why you see all this RR. Research has to be done at least 1 or 2 hours before each of those market sessions open. Some of you just get into it without doing any market. Remember what we said, that a probability market, just learn it. That Forex trading is a game of probabilities. And probabilities can only become possibilities when the odds are in your favor. And the only way you can know that the odds are in your favor is for you to do a proper market research so that you can understand the market conditions for that day. And that's when you have reduced your loss or possibility of a loss by the merest minimum. That's why you'll be dipping your hand into a box of market condition A, where the possibility of making good trades is more than the possibility of making what? Bad trades. Can you see where I'm coming from now? There is the right time to pull the trigger in market trading, in trading the market. Entries and exits are most of the biggest headaches of many Forex traders. Entries and exits. Big headaches for Forex traders. They don't know when to sell. They know they want to sell this market. They think they should sell it, but they don't even know when to sell it. They can't spot supply zones. They can't spot demand zones. Supply zones are market highs where you are envisaging that market what falls. And demand zones are market lows where you're envisaging that market what rise. Can you spot supply and demand zones? Do you know if it's a best supply zone to get into or best demand zone to get into for a buy or a sell? As simple as it is in Forex trading, when you are told that you sell when price is high and you buy when price is what, low, as simple as that statement is the most difficult statement for most Forex traders. Because yes, they know they should sell when it's high and buy when it's low, but they don't know when best is high enough or when best is low enough. So if you look at this particular, downtrend, for example, if you did not sell at this high, the next time to sell is not at this what low here. This is where some people will sell. The next time to sell is to wait for a possible what? Pull back to this upper side to join this sell at this level to now continue again. Does someone understand it? If you missed it by selling here, the next possible time to sell is not here. The next possible zone to sell is when it pulls back up at this possible place for you to join a sell. Does someone understand it? It's all about the best possible highs and the best possible lows to get into a trade. If you get into a trade at wrong times, you have your fingers burnt more often than not because you would have shortchanged yourself. How do I know the best possible highs or the best possible lows? How do I feel as if this possible high for a sell is exhausted and I should just leave it and walk away? These are things that you must learn. And the same thing applies for a sell too as well. Does someone understand it? Now, this is someone that you all should know about. George Soros, the father of trading himself. He's probably known as one of the most famous traders of all time, George Soros. You know why? He's mostly famous for being the one that broke the Bank of England in 1992. He made a huge bet against the British pound. He gained $1 billion in one single night. This man, he broke the Bank of England. He speculated the best possible place to buy and the best possible place to sell. And that's why it's called the father of Forex trading. What's his philosophy? He says, I am only rich because I know when I am wrong. And it's not whether you are right or wrong. Forex trading is not about being right or wrong. That's what all of us have suffered ourselves in. He says it's about how much money you make when you are right and how much money you lose when you are wrong. Why do some of us leave a bad trade longer than a good trade? Answer me. Why do some of us leave a bad trade longer than a good trade? Why do we cut a good trade faster than we cut a bad trade? Tell me now. Why? Because we're always particular about being right and wrong. That's not what Forex is all about. I hope I'm breaking people's, mindsets here and realigning and reshaping it tonight. And I hope you're getting value. I want somebody to type in the box. Are you getting value tonight? Are you getting value? Are you getting value? Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Farouk Jimo. Yes, yes. Fantastic. Why do you leave a bad trade running for a long time and you cut a good trade fast? Why do you cut off a good trade so fast and leave a bad trade running for too long? Why? Why do we do that? It's because we are trying to be right and we're trying to be wrong. We're trying to defend that whether we are right or wrong. That's not what Forex is, Oga boss. That is not what Forex trading is all about. Forex trading is not about I am right today, I'm wrong tomorrow. I knew it. I knew I was going to buy. You're hoping that bad will turn around and good trades will turn bad. Yes, that's what most people do. And that's because they are hoping that they are right and they are wrong. I said it will turn. I said it will turn, and it's not turning. I said this market will buy. That's why the choice of words you use is particular. Stop saying this market will buy or this market will sell. Professional traders use words like bias. I have a trade bias for a buy. I have a trade bias for a sell, meaning they know that it's a speculative market and that anything can what? Happen. And the moment they spot that, and it's not about, and it's not sentiment. The moment they know based on market conditions that, this market is no longer buying, they cut off the trade fast enough. So they cut off a bad trade fast enough and they leave a good trade well enough. And that's how they make money. If you are the type that you cut off a good trade fast enough and you leave a bad trade long enough, you will always be in losses and you will lose money. You will not know how to reduce your losses. And these are things you need to what? Be delivered from. Okay? Now look at this. Forex is a game of discipline. And this is the last one that I'll be teaching on tonight. Forex is a game of what? Discipline. What is discipline? Discipline means practice plus mastery. Discipline. Practice plus mastery. People that have excelled in this business are not people who know what to do, but people that keep to what they're supposed to do. They've developed a discipline out of practice and mastery. Some of us will say, I want to have this discipline of always checking my, the market analysis and then deciding. If you don't practice it well enough, it will not become a discipline. If you don't master it well enough, it will not become a discipline. You need to be properly groomed to be able to what? Encounter some level of discipline. Because when you are properly groomed, you will minimize loss, you become more consistent, you become more profitable. Continuous practice leads to mastery. And it bets proficiency that guarantees profit. Continuous practice leads to mastery, which bets what? Proficiency and guarantees what? Profit. And this is why tonight, and I need you to stay with me to the very end, I want to be able to raise people who want to become disciplined. How many of you want to become disciplined? Put in the chat box. How many of you want to become well-groomed, disciplined, traders? Put it in the chat box. If you feel that you want to be groomed properly to be what? Disciplined. Put in the chat box. Let me see it. How many of you want to be able to become groomed discipline-wise? You love to. Moses Olaoye, fantastic. Because being groomed is the solution, is what is going to help you. It is what is going to what? Help you. How do you want to be groomed physically? Let me just introduce you, tonight to something I feel could make you groomed. Well groomed. The Wise FX Academy online coaching program. Now, I take people through a 2-month intensive Forex coaching program. And it's for new and struggling traders. It's not for people that are good. No. It's for people that are new, that want to learn Forex afresh or from the scratch. And people that are struggling, they're not making progress. You know yourself. It's 1 step today forward, 5 steps backward tomorrow. No, you want to stop that. You want to stop blowing your account. You have a burning desire to become proficient. You have a burning desire to become more profitable. You want to be financially independent this year. And it can happen. It can absolutely happen. That's why I'm introducing you to the Wise FX Academy online coaching program. I've worked with a lot of people. Look at them. People that enrolled in this kind of academy. This is just a few of them. When they enrolled in it. And for those of you that have joined the masterclass today, I'm giving you free access. Free access. Everybody on this masterclass. Remember, I told you earlier that I'm particular about helping people. I want to give everybody free access to this masterclass. Free access to everyone that joins today. Free access to the masterclass. All right? And the masterclass is a 2-month intensive masterclass. So if you're not ready to do the work, please don't join. It's not Indomie 2 minutes noodles training. It's not 1 week training. It's not 3 days training. It's intensive training for 2 months. Every day of the week except on weekends for 2 months. And I'm not joking. Those that have completed it, they know what I'm talking about. And you're going to get free access tonight for free. Access tonight for free. What are you going to be getting at the Wise FX Academy online coaching program? The highlight is that it's a 3-stage coaching program. You go through basic stage, intermediate stage, and advanced stage. It's for 2 months, 8 weeks. That you go through all these stages. Basic stage, 2 weeks. Intermediate, 3 weeks. Advanced, 3 weeks. 5 days every week. 1 to 2 hours every day at your own time. We will have live weekly reviews after every weekend on a Saturday, on a Sunday for just 2 hours. So all in all, it's almost like 6 days a week. 30 modules you would cover over this period. 30 modules, 10 modules per each stage. 30 modules. It's not a joke. There will be assignments. There will be tasks that you need to complete after every module. 2 weeks of personal development, like demo training, is included in it. There will be WhatsApp group coordination. Free 30 days post-mentoring access, meaning you have access to me after 30 days. And apart from that, if you sign on for the academy, which is a 2-month program, you will have extra 60 days of post-academy access, meaning you can go back to the learning portal and rewatch all the modules again at any time at your convenience for another extra 60 days. I mean, this is just fantastic, guys. It is absolutely fantastic. The Wise FX Academy online coaching program takes you through these 3 major stages. First, we onboard you. Then you move to the basic stage. Then you move to the intermediate stage. And then you move to the advanced stage. For the onboarding stage, for those of you that really want to understand what is going on in the onboarding stage, all right? What am I getting in the onboarding stage? This is where we get to prepare you for the work ahead. Because if you're going to be doing 2 months of intensive training, we need to prepare your mind. We get to know you better. We do a background check on you, all right? We'll formalize every detail with you in terms of our policies, our rules of engagement, as it binds the academy, all right? You get to get a message from the faculty, you go through the curriculum breakdown, you meet the facilitator, resources that you require for the training will be there, a quick test that you would even take to validate your risk appetite. Can you imagine? That's my best part of it. A quick risk assessment test that you would take. And then other matters too as well that you would treat on the onboarding stage. And then for the basic stage, this is what you get. Week 1, why trade Forex? Module 2, what is Forex trading? Module 3, the who, what, how, and when of Forex trading. Module 4, getting familiar with the Forex jargons and linguas. Module 5, opening a Forex trading account. After that, after 5 days, then we'll have a live session with me. We'll review everything you learned from module 1 to 5, live. Then you go again. Week 2, still in basic stage. Module 6, setting up your MT4, getting familiar with the trading environment. So, I mean, if you're new, you're going to get value. If you're also struggling, you'll revisit everything. Module 7, the 4 pillars and the 3 core components of Forex trading: fundamentals, sentiments, and technicals. Then module 10, understanding candlesticks and the multifractal time frames. The basic stage takes you through these 10 modules. These 10 modules, all right? And 2 live review sessions over 2 weeks. You will learn the rudiments of Forex trading and get familiar with what the business requires. You'll be equipped with all that you need to know to get started trading the Forex market. Fantastic. And then when you're done with that, you move to the intermediate stage. Module 11, understanding price movement, price levels, market cycles, market structures. Module 12, price action and candlestick chart patterns. Module 13, how to place, manage, and end a trade in real time. 14, understanding risk, trade, and money management, which is killing a lot of traders. Module 15, trading mistakes common to new and struggling traders and the scams that you must avoid in this Forex trading. Then you go and have another 1 week live session with me to review all that you've learned in that week 3. Then you go again, week 4. Module 16, what you must know before taking the trade. Module 17, developing a comprehensive trading plan. Module 18, develop and validate your trading strategy in quick, easy steps. 19, test a simple trading strategy and reference and trade journaling at the same time, like a case study. Then module 20, trading psychology, the habits and mindset of successful and profitable trade. And then you go and have a 1 week, you have a live training session with me to review everything. Then you now go for a personal development week where you go on demo trading for 1 week, just to practice some things. It's not even the money making part here too. And already for some people, they're already making money from this week 5 already. Already, I have people that we're already making money from week 5 already. The intermediate stage will take you through 10 coaching modules, 3 live mastermind sessions for 3 weeks. You'll be equipped with all you need to know to establish yourself as a Forex trader, as you learn the psychology and the management of Forex trading success. And then finally, the advanced stage. Week 6, module 21, market research and market analysis, fundamental. Market research, market analysis, sentiment. This is where you begin to know what the mood of the market is. This is the place where you be able to know, is the market conditions in my favor or not? Am I going to go for what? More trading today or less trading today? Market technical research, where you're able to analyze your charts like a professional. Some of you, when you see a naked chart, you're scared. Right here, when you're done with this academy, you cannot be scared. You'll be able to know what is happening, the market cycle, the market structure. If a market, you will never be scared of it again. Module 24, the Forex trading process to making money. There's a process to making money. And I'm going to teach you the process to making money. Module 25, laying the foundation for the Forex trading strategies that we're going to share completely. Then you go on another live session with me to review all of week 6 models. Then you go into week 7, module 26, Forex trading strategy. The very first Forex trading strategy we'll learn is called a daily naked swing trade strategy. It's for some kind of people that want to learn, that have some kind of lifestyles, some kind of personalities. Another trade strategy we'll learn is the second trade strategy in module 27, which is called trend continuation strategy. Then you learn the third, that's for another kind of people, all right, who are inter and intraday traders. The first one is for swing traders. The second one is for inter and intraday traders. You learn everything and see the one that works best for you. And in module 28, we have one called order and breakout block and trap zone strategy. It can be used for scalpers. It can be used also for inter and intraday. You can just deploy everything as confluence. Then module 29, using all of these trade strategies in confluence. And module 30, the final module for this academy, the business of Forex trading and the secrets to financial freedom. This is where I will teach you how to grow a small account and grow it to an account where you can now go big. How not to focus on the fact that my account is small. My account is small. There are other avenues, other ways that you can make money by what? Trading that small account and going with the process, because it's the process that what makes you money. So even if you're consistently making 10, 20 pips, 30 pips, 40 pips consistently, even if it's just small profit is generating, there's a way you can translate it into bigger profits and begin to make money. I will show you all of that. And then we'll have a review, live review session again, one day to cover all of week 7 modules. And then week 8, you go for your second personal development week of trading. Demo trading, this time around, you're going to use all the trade strategies, 1, 2, 3, that you've learned in week 7, and demo trade it for 1 week. And then you come back, we'll review it, and then you'll graduate. After 2 months, 8 weeks, the advanced stage will take you through 10 coaching modules, 2 live review sessions for 3 weeks. And this is the final stage where you are equipped with the real money-making process. you'll be exposed to tried, tested, and trusted money-generating strategies that will be tested before you actually go live. This is proof. People have been certified. Certificate of completion. They completed it, you can see. 17th of January, 2022. 17th of January, 2022. People are, I'm just keeping the identities here because I'll take questions in a bit. I will take questions. Now, I'm hiding the identity because this is money matters. I don't want people chasing people because they're already making dollars. I don't want people chasing people up and down. So I'm keeping the identities for their own safety. Not that I'm faking it. No, these are people that have gotten their certificates after 2 months. All right, certificate of completion. Okay, so now I told you that it's for free. Everybody on this platform is getting access for free. For free, you can see it, free access to get into this platform. This is something that ideally you should be paying about $1,500 for, in all honesty. And I'm not joking about it. For the value you'll be getting for 2-3 months working with me, you should pay more than that. But that's not what you pay. You get access for free because each of those ones, ideally, I even broke it down to help some other people. I broke it down. I said, each of this stage, basic stage, $50, intermediate stage, $100, advanced stage, $100. Everything is $250. But you are getting access to the basic stage for free. Access for free. And remember what you're getting for the basic stage. Look at everything for free. This is what you're getting for free. When you are done with the basic stage, you can now say to me, I want to continue. I've gotten value. I'm not the type that wants you to pay from the beginning and then you will now say, I didn't get value. No, come and test it. 2 weeks. Basic, I give you for free. Now, this is what I will even do for you. If you access the basic for free today and start your training immediately, okay? When it's time for you to get into the intermediate and advanced stage, rather than pay the $250, what you will do is pay $100. That's 50% discount on intermediate and advanced combined. You pay only $100. But some of you might say, I don't have the $100 to pay at once. If you now split it and say, I want to pay twice, that's for the intermediate and advanced stages, then you'll be paying $75 each for each of those stages, which is going to be $150. So if you access the basic for free for 2 weeks, and then you're ready to go, and you say, I want to pay the $100 at once, you get access to the 2 last stages for that amount. But if you say, no, I don't have the $100, I want to pay twice, then you have to pay $75 each for the intermediate and advanced, and then you'll be paying $150 at the end of the day. So if you really want to sign up, this is where you sign up. And I'm going to post, the link for you to sign up in a bit. Particularly, I'm going to post the link for you to sign up in a bit. Okay? And then, of course, for some of you that are here, I know there are things that you'll be worried about. Because you've had your fingers burned several times. And right now, for some of you, you're on the verge of giving up. But deep down, you know that this thing works. And that you just need to know how it works. And that you really, see, you're asking yourself, can I really become consistent like Wise is saying? Can I become profitable? Will there ever be a time I'll really say I've not blown my account again? Is it possible? Yes, I'm saying it. And I mean it. Some of you might be asking yourself, how soon will I be able to even really trade like a professional, like Wise is saying it? Analyzing the Forex market, being able to confidently take profitable trades independently. Let me tell you some of the experiences that people have faced. Look at it. This is one of the past concluded person. He was able to, you can see the trade he took. You can see the withdrawals he made from his account. Some people have never withdrawn from their account and then they withdraw for the first time ever. That's a big time. I'm happy for people like that. $97 in profit. He made this good enough for Christmas. Sent into my account, withdrawing from Hot Forex. Still in my intermediate phase. This was the person that had not even completed the advanced stage. And he made $97 of learning from the Wise FX Academy. Can you see it? He said, still in my intermediate phase of learning, I am very happy to have joined this academy as I have new insights after learning again from Crystal Wise Academy. It has been phenomenal. In just a few weeks, we were given a strategy just to test our hands on the demo account to see how things work. And upon understanding and trading on my demo, I decided to test it. He decided it was car parked at owner's risk anyways. Practically almost doubled the account within 4 days. It was wonderful. And I know more will come. Many thanks to a mentor of life. Okay? Look at it here. Look at testimonials. It says, there is a saying that follow who know road. This module 29 is like a time bomb. Wow, it blew my mind. All right? Or rather, it's blowing my mind. Okay? I've really enjoyed this module as well. It said our strategies are very good. I'm getting a hang on of it. Real good. It's been nice. You know, these are testimonials. This one here says, thank you so much, boss. This strategy that you thought of is really paving way. You are the best because you want all your students to have the best as per Forex. You have never for once hid any information from us. People like you are rare. I really appreciate your effort. God bless you. Though I still have 2 trades running up, God bless you. And of course, that's the proof right there. This was a thank you, sir, for making Forex easy for me to trade. I am making profits now. You are a God-sent helper into my life. God bless you more, sir. I don't know where to start. Thanking, I don't know where to start thanking you, but I know that you are one in millions that gave us more than what we paid for. You are a rare gem. God bless and reward you. I did a withdrawal today. This person made a withdrawal and the person is so excited. Boss, God bless you real good. That is the profit on that account. I really appreciate all your effort on us. God bless you, sir. Okay, amazing. Glad to hear this. $37 profit on a $50 account. I mean, that's even small bits, particularly. The Wise FX is a fantastic, Wise FX Academy is a fantastic platform, guys. I'll be taking your questions in a bit. But this final testimony is from 2 amazing people. I heard about the Wise FX from a friend, and my challenge before joining FX Academy was about not understanding some things that would have made me a better trader. After the preliminaries, I just knew that Wise FX was free. Smooth delivery, the platform, and easy to understand lectures. One amazing thing is the fact that I can go back and take my modules again just by simply logging back to my student portal area. My biggest win for me was being able to understand trading way better and the strategies which made so much sense. During my personal development week, after just 1 week using the strategies, I was able to make a total of $450 on a lot size, which amounted to $450 in revenue. For me, the Wise FX was a game changer simply because the mechanism to push you is already in place with constant assignments to ensure you understand the main components and understand how to trade. The academy is worth 3 times what I paid for. And I had to do the conversion because of the figure the person gave and what the person paid. And I would recommend this program to everyone willing to learn Forex in a smooth and easy and ABC way. This another person said, my major challenge was that I didn't learn the financial market the proper way. Like some of you, or some of you that would go and fall in the wrong hands now. There was no confidence in what I was doing. And I picked trades anyhow without proper guidance. Mr. Ayobamelu Benga Wise, the Wise FX lead trainer, has been an amazing teacher even during the COVID-19 era. And what I gained during that time of the foundation class made me sign up for the online coaching. During my development week, I made 630 pips on the micro lot size, gave me over $50. The academy is worth 10 times what I paid for doing another conversion here. And it has really boosted my confidence and professionalism in trading. So guys, what do you really want? Would you rather give up on the possibility of earning a living from trading the Forex market? Would you just give up? When people are really have turned the bend and things are working for them, would you rather keep depending on signal groups and other Forex traders to analyze the Forex market to take profitable trades? Would you rather let go of all you have lost? Like me, I lost so much money in Forex that I told myself I will make that money back. Hey, I must make the money back. Would you rather just let go of all you've lost in Forex when you can actually learn how to trade the right way and recoup all that you have lost before? Would you rather keep struggling, remain frustrated, and waste your hard-earned money rather than become what? Profitable and, of course, become the trader you've always desired? Guys, just imagine. Imagine that there's a life and the possibility that you will never blow your account again, your trading account, and you reduce your risk to the various minimum. That you make consistent weekly or monthly or periodic withdrawals as you want it, earning from the Forex market. It's possible, guys. You now have a skill set. Imagine it, that will pay you and guarantee you in foreign currencies for the rest of your life. I can see right here, I'm already thinking of when I'm 70, 80, and I'm still trading, from the comfort of my home. You become an independent and proficient trader and never have to depend on signal groups, trading robots, or continuous subscriptions of Forex trading products. So guys, in the words of one of my mentors that I would never forget, Richmond Garrett Johnson, RDJ, he says, at the end of our lives, we do not regret the things we did and failed at, but the things that we wished that we had done, but we never did. So what are you going to do now? Take action right now and access the Academy for free. And thank me later. I'll be posting the links in the group and I'll be taking questions right now. Thank you very much for listening, guys.